Title: ADAOMA'S Curse. In the heart of Igbo land, where the green forests kissed the skies and the rivers ran deep and mysterious, lived a beautiful maiden named ADAOMA. Her beauty was unmatched, with skin like the polished ebony and eyes that sparkled like the stars in the night sky. ADAOMA was the daughter of Chief Okeke, a respected leader of the Umudike village, and Neka, his graceful wife, whose beauty ADAOMA had inherited. As ADAOMA grew, her beauty became legendary, reaching even the ears of the gods. Among them was the malevolent water god, ADAOMA, who ruled the depths of the sacred river. He was known to take human brides, and his eye fell upon ADAOMA. ADAOMA decided that on her wedding night, ADAOMA would be his, and she would be taken to his watery palace forever. The village was abuzz with preparations for ADAOMA's wedding to Obina, a brave and noble young man. But unknown to them, ADAOMA had already sent his agents, 3 mermaids in disguise as ADAOMA's closest friends, Ugochi, Nkiru, and Ifunanya. These mermaids, with their enchanting voices and mesmerizing beauty, had long woven themselves into ADAOMA's life, planning to escort her to their master on the night of her wedding. On the eve of her wedding, ADAOMA was adorned in a gown that shimmered like the scales of a fish, woven with threads of gold and blessed with the finest cowries from the sea. Her mother, Neka, looked at her daughter with pride, unaware of the dark fate that awaited her. The mermaids whispered and laughed, their voices like the tinkling of water against stones, as they prepared to lead ADAOMA to the river after the wedding feast. As the night of the wedding drew closer, an old man arrived at Chief Okeke's compound. It was Okeke's elder brother, Uncle Ezemuo, a wise and powerful dibia, spiritual healer, who had spent years traveling the land, learning the ways of the spirits. Ezemuo had a face weathered by time and eyes that had seen much. He carried with him a carved staff adorned with charms and the feathers of sacred birds. Ezemuo entered the compound with a sense of urgency. He went straight to his brother, Chief Okeke, and demanded to see ADAOMA immediately. When he saw her in the wedding dress, his old eyes widened with fear. "This gown," Ezemuo said, pointing his staff at the dress, "it is not meant for this world. It is a bridge between our land and the spirit world. If ADAOMA wears this gown into the night, she will never return." Chief Okeke, alarmed by his brother's words, asked what they should do. "You must separate the girl from the dress," Ezemuo instructed. "Keep them in separate rooms until the dawn. And those friends of hers," he said, glancing sharply at the mermaids, "they are not what they seem. Send them away at once, or they will take your daughter to the water god." The chief, though confused, trusted his brother's wisdom. He ordered the servants to take ADAOMA's gown to a different hut and locked the door. Then he turned to the mermaids. "My daughter's friends," Chief Okeke said, his voice stern, "I thank you for your companionship, but it is late. Go home now and rest." The mermaids, realizing their plan was being thwarted, hissed in displeasure. Their beautiful faces twisted into something unnatural, their eyes flashing like those of a serpent. But Ezemuo, with a swift motion, struck his staff against the ground, and a great wind arose, forcing the mermaids to retreat back to the river where they belonged. Throughout the night, Ezemuo remained vigilant, chanting and invoking protective spirits to guard ADAOMA. When the first light of dawn broke over the land, he finally allowed the dress to be brought back to ADAOMA, who was unharmed and unaware of how close she had come to her doom. The wedding proceeded that morning with much joy, but the people of Umudike never forgot the night the water god tried to claim their beloved ADAOMA. They spoke of the wisdom of Uncle Ezemuo and how he saved her from a fate worse than death. As for the mermaids, they never returned, and ADAOMA's anger echoed in the roaring of the river, but he never dared to challenge the power of Ezemuo again. Adaoma and Obina lived a long and happy life, and her story became a legend in the land, a tale of beauty, danger, and the power of family to protect against even the most fearsome of spirits.